SAA, we have emphasized, and we emphasize in this point, that should be retained as a national airline, which will require substantial restructuring, and Cabinet should take the operational decisions needed to achieve this.
And on Unfiltered later on tonight, that's the discussion on the latest developments around South African Airways. Unfiltered anchor Desiree Chauke joins us now to talk more about it. A conversation that's been had over and over again, national circles, international circles. We saw that at the WEF, even some well-known international journalists weighing in on the story about SAA.
Absolutely, but the conversation at Davos is that the aviation industry is booming all over the world, and it begs the question, why is South Africa struggling with this issue? But we're taking on from what Mr. Ace Magashule is saying, that the ANC takes a decision to restructure. You saw that Sunday newspaper article where it was said that the finance minister, Tito Mboweni, had to cave in because his suggestion of liquidation was not supported, and as you heard, they're supporting the restructuring instead. So as you say, a national conversation around which direction to take in terms of bringing about solutions for the South African Airways.
And it's all in the how, Desiree, as you say, because a lot of people say certain measures that are being suggested are very much a fine line between capacitating South African Airways as a state-owned entity and actually privatizing it in the not so obvious industry language.
Well, privatization has not been the conversation up to now. So it's just in terms of hearsay to say these are the plans of the president, these are the plans of the finance minister, but they haven't outright come out to say this is how the direction we're hoping to take. So the conversation right now is whether to let the business rescue process unfold or allow it to liquidate and fold up. So those are the kind of conversations.
And you'll be discussing that with whom, Desiree?
We're talking to a business rescue expert, Mozizwane, who's going to come and tell us in terms of what this process really entails, but also taking it forward in terms of where it is at this point, because the business rescue team is supposed to present a report anytime now to say what are their initial impressions of where the problem areas lie. But we're also talking to Joachim Vermooten, who's an independent aviation economist, just to look at what the impacts of this uncertainty at SAA will have on the economy of the country.
Thank you very much, Desiree Chauke. Unfiltered anchor, that's on your television at 8:30 p.m. Central African time for an hour.